Is this what it would take for the Rockets to beat them?
It would help, no doubt about it. But I'm not going to, even without Steph Curry, I'm not going to just concede that the Rockets would win the West. And that's no disrespect to the Houston Rockets. It's about the Golden State Warriors. I'm looking at a guy like Klay Thompson, and I just am of the mindset that this is a guy that is just not appreciated. We know the superstar that Kevin Durant is. We know that. There is no debating that, no question about it, okay? Chemistry and cohesiveness comes into play because a vast majority of these guys on the Warriors have been playing together for years, and David West has fit in nicely along with Swaggy P. Nick Young coming off the bench and providing a spark from the perimeter. But the third wheel on the Golden State Warriors is Klay Thompson, and that's the whole premise of my argument. I really think people do not appreciate how great this guy is as a shooter. He is one of the greatest shooters in NBA history. Now, he's a third wheel, averaging 19 a game, shooting 49% from the field, 44.6% from three-point range. And not only that, he defends. Not only does he defend, he's capable of playing with his back to the basket. He's not just some spot-up shooter or somebody that's popping off screens and launching. There are plenty of occasions where he is capable of backing down guards and scoring with his back to the basket. This is Klay Thompson. So when I think about Steph Curry being out of a game, I understand that Steph Curry being out of a game. I understand what a superstar Steph Curry is, Max. I truly get it. He's a two-time league MVP, not to mention a two-time champion, and the greatest shooter in the history of basketball. I understand losing him is not a plus. But what I'm saying is this level of disrespect or lack of respect for Klay Thompson is what rakes my nerves with people. They're acting like all of a sudden, if Steph Curry is gone, where you going to get shooting from? Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. That'll help. And I think that's what needs to be recognized.
Stephen A., do you remember The Odd Couple, the sitcom?
Of course, Jack Klugman and Tony Randall, Felix and Oscar.
Yeah. Do you remember when Felix was really disappointed in Oscar, and he would just say, Oscar, Oscar, Oscar?
That's correct.
That's me right now in this Odd Couple pairing, Stephen A.
It's one of my all-time favorite comedies, by the way. One of my all-time favorites. Yeah.
Stephen A.
Go ahead.
It's not about the shooting. We know Klay Thompson can shoot it just about as well, can get hotter than maybe anyone who ever lived. Really, you see some of the point totals he's put up in a quarter, including 37 in a quarter, 26 in a quarter. It's ridiculous. But what makes the Golden State Warriors go? What makes their offense go? It's they have a dribble penetrator in Steph Curry who has infinite range. That's the geometry of the whole thing for the Warriors. Even then, Stephen A., they tend to take harder shots than the Rockets do. The Rockets get higher percentage chances than the Warriors, which is why they have comparable records in spite of the fact that the Warriors shoot it better because they have Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. The Rockets have, as I've been belaboring this point the last couple of days, two elite dribble penetrators who can not only take you off the dribble, but can also shoot it. They're elite decision makers and finishers. The Golden State Warriors have one of those guys, and he is the key to the engine of the entire team. Now you're going to say the Golden State Warriors have none of those guys? That means they also have no chance to beat the Rockets 4 out of 7. Stephen A., even with Steph Curry, I think we're about at the point where we need to start asking, not can the Rockets beat the Warriors, but can the Warriors beat the Rockets?
Whoa.
But without Steph Curry, who's going to do that job? Because it's a job you need done. Who's going to do that job?